Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Khan and welcome to Hold Up with Hannah. As we're all quarantined, I'll be interviewing some of your favorite reality stars and social media personalities to see how they're holding up. I'm so excited for today's guest. He just went viral on TikTok with a video called How to Date While Being Quarantined, a subject I know that many of us can relate to. Joining me now, Jeremy Cohen. Hey Jeremy, how you doing?
Hey Hannah, I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. You are really a hopeless romantic. So we need to talk
Yeah.
about your TikTok video that has over 27 million views.
Yeah.
Crazy. You captioned it, How to Date While Being Quarantined. And in the video, you used a drone to ask out a girl who was on the rooftop across the street from your apartment building in Brooklyn. It was so sweet and resourceful too.
Yep.
So I just want to know, how did this all happen? I mean, tell me the story from the beginning.
I'm quarantined in my apartment all alone. So as a really outgoing social person, I was going a little stir crazy-ish, but naturally, I think just like being contained in this box, it inspired creativity for me. So
Mm.
I noticed there's all these people on the roof straight outside my window, just doing all these activities that I wouldn't notice before. And that's when I noticed Tori across the street from me. Like I'm looking in that direction right now. I'm sitting at my desk right here, and right out the window here, I saw her dancing. And I'm just naturally attracted to this type of energy, just like positive energy that you could like be able to dance in public without or like caring what anyone thinks, or even
Dance
during
like
like
no one's watching except you were watching from your bedroom window.
exactly. So yeah, I noticed her, and then she kept hanging out on the roof. So I just wanted to say hi to her. I craved some human interaction, so I went
Mm.
out to my balcony and I waved hi to her, and she waved back, and we
Oh.
kind of exchanged smiles, and I felt a little chemistry or connection. Sometimes you just sense this energy. I've never sensed it from roof to roof before, but
So you
uh,
used your drone to give her your number?
yes,
Wow. Modern technology, modern love.
modern love. Yeah, love is in the air.
It really was so romantic. And okay, so your quarantine cutie, as you call her, Tori, you really did not know her before. This was not staged.
It's 100% real.
It just almost feels too good to be true.
I know, right?
I need to know, how did that date go? Because obviously there were some challenges. So tell me about
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, so there were a couple challenges. So one, I wanted it to be a real date, like a nice date, and I wanted to impress her. But two, since everyone was following the story, I also wanted to get like a good video for
Mm.
like everyone else to enjoy and for that to happen. So I wanted to balance those two. And then three, I wanted to surprise her, and I couldn't physically go close to her. So this is what I did. I I just from talking with Tori, because we've been chatting back and forth. She texted me, so we're texting. Uh, I knew she's very close with her roommate. It's one of her best friends ever since they were kids. And so I asked Tori if I could have her roommate's number because I wanted to surprise her. So Tori knew I was surprising her, but she didn't know what I was doing. So I coordinated with her roommate to bring up a nice bottle of wine with a little table and a tablecloth and a nice little dinner to set up on the roof, right where we waved hi to each other. So she set it up right there. I set up a very similar setup on my little balcony where I originally said hi to her, and then I just told Tori to come to the roof at 5. So
Oh,
up
Jeremy.
and then a surprise, and then yeah, we couldn't really hear each other from roof to roof, but we could see each other. So you just set up FaceTime. I think we both balanced our phones against the wine bottle, and then we FaceTimed each other and just talked for like an hour while we could like look over and like see each other every once in a while, which is kind of funny. Yeah.
Tell me about the reaction you've gotten from the video.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me really happy that this is just a positive story to shine some light in this dark time. So, like I think everyone could use a distraction right now. So I'm just really happy to know that it's like bringing even a little bit of joy, like there's a smile here or there to some people. So that makes me really happy.
Oh. You've said that quality time is your love language. So has it been hard not being able to spend a lot of quality time together in person with Tori as you're getting to know her?
Yeah, but I mean, I'd say quality time is my main love language. But yeah, right now we're in the stage. I just want to impress her, so I'm doing some acts of services And
Yes, you are.
I'm currently trying to court her.
It's just
So
crazy times that we're living in, but I love how you've been able to adapt to them and find creative ways to connect.
yeah, I'm just, yeah, letting the creative juices flow to try to, you know, make stuff happen. So
How does it feel to have the whole world following the progression of this relationship?
it's strange. I mean, I've never had this before. It's usually just me following my relationships. So just knowing that the world is watching, it's like, yeah, it's definitely a little bit of pressure, but yeah, it's kind of like everyone's rooting for us. No one is watching sports right now, so this is something to root for. And I'm trying to win
I'm
this.
rooting for you guys. I'm so invested. I feel like this is a rom-com unfolding in real time.
Yeah, you can say that.
What was your dating life like in New York before coronavirus?
It's not that great. I don't think I've actually been on a date in like maybe a year. Uh,
Really? So
it's been
it
a
took
while.
this pandemic, being quarantined, to go on a date.
It's just what happened. I don't know. I'm an open-minded person, so if the opportunity comes, then gotta pounce on it.
What have you learned dating while quarantined?
I think I've learned that I'm better at dating when I'm not supposed to.
People say, it happens when you're not expecting it, when you're not
Yeah,
looking for it. So that's exactly what happened for you.
100% true. 100% true. Yeah.
What advice do you have for other singles who are trying to date during this period?
I'd say either buy a DJI drone, which is what I fly, or if you don't want to buy a drone or you don't want to just drop that cash, then I feel like there's probably a bunch of like good uh, paper airplane tutorials on YouTube, and you can learn to fly one really far. I mean, this is only if you're trying to date your neighbor. I'd say my best advice is, you know, go take a shower and without any music, any distractions, just let that water flow on your head for like 30 seconds, a minute without doing anything. Don't waste too much shower water, but just take 30 seconds and just, that is I get my best ideas in the shower. I don't know what it is, but something about the hot water and just being in a small box and just my ideas just flow.
Hmm,
So if you
love
don't know
that.
how to flirt with the next person you want to flirt with, just hop in the shower real quick.
Hop in the shower, self-care, and then shoot your shot. That's what
Yes,
you said.
shoot your shot. Always shoot your shot, but while being kind and respectful.
Yes, you were very respectful. Now, you said you might end up in a long distance relationship with a person who lives across the street from you. So, once quarantine's over, if you're still seeing Tori, what would your dream date be with her?
It's a good question. I'd say I haven't asked her if she rides bikes yet, but I love riding my bicycle. So I'd say a dream date would be riding my bicycle with her, doing some laps in Prospect Park, and then getting a bagel and some tea. Like
What a
a
classic
nice
New
morning
York
ride.
date.
I love mornings, so like a nice crispy spring or summer morning,
Mm,
around the park, and then get a bagel and tea afterwards, and then maybe hang out further.
yes,
Maybe not,
something to
but
look forward to, right?
yeah, I love doing outside things, and also ideally, I love drinking, but ideally, I like doing things that aren't drinking all the time.
Mm.
So
All right, well, speaking of outside, let's talk about your life outside of dating. So, you're a photographer, and I've
yeah,
seen your work. You are incredibly talented.
thank you.
Where can people follow you or find your art?
So people can follow me at my Instagram for my photography. It is at Germ Cohen. So my nickname is actually Germ, but it's a terrible time to have that nickname. So
True.
I'm trying to change it back to Jeremy. I prefer to be called Jeremy, but my Instagram is JermCohen. Yeah.
Great.
So that's where I post all my photo projects and videos and creative ideas. And then now you could follow me. I just made a TikTok. I just started posting on TikTok in February last month. So
And now you have millions of views and
yeah,
likes. You're killing it.
thank you. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. These things happen when you least expect it.
Since we're all quarantined right now, we're looking for ways to stay creative and busy. What is one photography trick that you have that anyone can apply, even if they only have a camera phone?
Say it's all about the morning light. If you take photos during sunrise, you could take a photo of anything. Just pay attention to the light, no matter what camera you have, just the way the light falls, wherever you are, whether it's in a city or in open land, just that morning light, that crisp orange,
Mm,
and pay attention to where it's falling and snap away. And I'd say you can get some beautiful photos that way.
Well, Jeremy, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me. I'm
Really.
so glad we got to connect, and I can't wait to hear what happens next with your quarantine cutie Tori.
Stay tuned. It's going to be interesting.
Now, before we go, you've been a source of hope and joy to so many people during these difficult times. So, do you have a message you'd like to share with everyone?
We are in a very strange and dark time right now with this virus, and it's easy to be sad about it. And it's okay to be sad about it. But I would I would say that try to find the positive parts about it. For example, for me being quarantined all alone in this apartment, I felt like I'm just in this box, and it kind of inspired creativity for me. Like I was only restricted to working within this. So what could I do? And yeah, I still found a way to break. I found a way to break outside of the box and get give Tori my number. So if I could do it, I feel like anyone else can. Just because we're in this situation doesn't mean you could still smile for some reason. So just find a reason to smile. Tell your family you love them. Call your friends, and we'll make it through this. We'll all make it through this together, stronger than ever. And when we look back at this in retrospect, we'll look back at this and it'll make us appreciate how amazing normal life is, and we'll be able to be happier than ever before.
I completely agree. Well, you
Yeah.
made me smile, Jeremy. So thank you for sharing all of your positivity. It's inspirational, and your video is so heartwarming.
Thank you so much.
I really do hope that this ends up working out with you and Tori.
Thank you. Me too.
We'll keep in touch. Take care. Stay safe. And I can't wait to see your next video.
Thank you so much. Bye, Hannah.
Bye. And thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you're all staying healthy and safe. I'll see you next time.